We are rolling.
Okay. Just say and spell your first and last name and then your title at St. Mary's.
All right. Mark Luker, M-A-R-K-L-U-K-E-R. I'm an orthopedic surgeon.
So now just introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Mark Luker, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and in layman's terms, kind of explain what your day looks like.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mark Luker. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, which means I work on bones and joints. I do mostly arthroscopic sports medicine and knee and shoulder replacement.
How long have you been an orthopedic surgeon?
I've been practicing here since 1998 and trained 5-6 years before that, actually. So I've been doing this about 27 years now.
So what was your aha moment that you decided you wanted to become a doctor?
I was intending to be a veterinarian. My interest was always in biology and science. Then I became a Christian, and I've discovered a deep desire to help people, and that really changed my whole focus.
And then from veterinarian to doctor to orthopedic surgeon, how did that shift go?
Yeah, so when I was in medical school, we were doing all of our rotations, and as I came onto the orthopedic surgery rotation, it was immediately apparent that these guys were like human carpenters, and I was interested in doing that kind of work. The size and scope of the surgery was just right up my alley. It made sense. It was really fixing problems that you could see with the naked eye. That really suited me.
What do you like best about your job, or what's the most rewarding part?
So I love the relationships with patients. I love solving problems for people. That's, I think, the most rewarding element is trying to figure out what people really need, what their problem is, and then how to best help them.
So you've been doing this for 20 years. Do you have any idea how many cases you've done? Do you keep track of that or anything? How many bones have you fixed?
No, I really haven't kept careful count. I do about 400 cases a year. That's a rough average, so you can do the math on that. 400 times 21 years.
A lot of cases. So what makes you tick? What brings you back every day?
I love solving problems. That's what it comes down to. I think that every day there's a new problem that shows up in my office. It's a patient, really, with a problem. Let me start that one over again.
Okay, yeah.
Every day there's a patient with a new kind of problem that shows up in my office, and that we have to sit down together and sort through what makes sense for them. How are we going to, number one, assess the risks and benefits of what we're doing, and then what's the surgical strategy, if it comes down to surgery, for solving that problem.
Tell us a little bit about your background. Where did you grow up, and then your education?
I grew up in Philadelphia, suburban Philadelphia. I went to school at Cornell and then University of Pennsylvania, and all of my training to that point was in the East. I knew I wanted to live in the West, so I selected a residency program in Salt Lake City. Spent 6 years there, and came to Grand Junction right after that.
Why Grand Junction? Why St. Mary's?
Well, Grand Junction was...
St. Mary's is kind of an odd question for you, because you didn't come for St. Mary's. But.
Right, right. So I came to Grand Junction a long time ago, and I came for the same reasons I would still come today, and that's because it's a great place to live, a small city where I can raise a family in the way that we wanted to. I came to St. Mary's as part of a merger in the last year. Yes, that's not true. It's more of an acquisition. How do I say that?
We don't have to even talk about that. What have you been most surprised at with working at St. Mary's, the quality of healthcare in a small town like Grand Junction?
Yeah. So when we came here a long time ago, St. Mary's really stood out to me as a medical center that really far exceeded, in terms of quality, the size and scale of the community. I'm still really impressed with the quality of the medical staff, the physicians I work with. I feel like my patients are really in good hands here.
Tell us about the team that you work with, and I guess what keeps you coming back, all of you together, and how well you work together, that type of a thing.
Mm-hmm. So I work with a team in my office that is really a well-oiled machine. I've been working with the same physician assistant, Daryl Hahn, for 19 years. he can do about everything I can do. And then I also work with a really talented group of anesthesiologists and surgical technicians and circulating nurses in the operating room and nurses on the floor who take care of our patients. It's really a neat group of people to associate with.
Do you have a unique patient story to share, a unique gift that somebody gave you or something after you fixed them? Or
Yeah, I've had a number of patients, give gifts afterwards, but the one I remember the most right now is I have actually a couple that I take care of, and the husband is quite an artist, and he painted a picture of our dog, our family dog. It was really beautiful, and it hangs on our wall today. Our dog has since died, but we always have this memorial for Yogi.
that's awesome. Cool. What surprises you the most about the work you do?
It's new every day. There's always something different. Patients are all individuals, and there's no single answer for the problems that they come with. So every day there's a new challenge, a new decision-making process to work through with people. And so I like the interaction, trying to help them figure out what's really good for them.
Tell us a unique fact maybe about yourself that most people wouldn't know about you.
My wife and I are amateur beekeepers. We've harvested about 70 pounds of honey already this summer. We've probably got another 30 pounds to go. So that's one of our little fun passions.
Wow, how long have you been doing that?
About 4 or 5 years now.
You get stung a lot or no?
No, I wear my bee suit.
Tell us about your family, kids, what you guys like to do in your free time.
All right, so I've been married for 27 years. We have 3 adult children, 23, 21, and 18 right now. And I'm going to have to go back over that. I have to make sure I get that right. I think they're 19. 96, 23, 28, 21. He's 19 now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll start over.
Yeah, we have to rerun that one.
So tell us about your family.
Wait.
what
I
you guys
got
like to
to make sure I'm really right about that. Oh, he's 18.
do.
Okay. He was born in 2001. Yeah, for some reason I thought he was 19. All right. So my wife Sarah and I have been married for 27 years. We have 3 adult children, 23, 21, and 18. We're new empty nesters, so we're back to enjoying the things that Colorado has to offer.
Are any of your kiddos going into medical school, following in your footsteps?
Possibly. My daughter is actually interested in hospital chaplaincy. My older son, is targeting for medical school. And my younger son, just getting started. We'll see what he loves.
What would you tell them? Would you want them to do this career, or what kind of advice would you give them?
Oh, medicine's been very rewarding. There's so many wonderful, human interactions that I get to experience every day, and incredible relationships with patients you develop over the years.
Okay, anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you.